Assalamu alaikum students and a very good morning to all of you. Hope all of you are doing well. As you all know that COVID-19 pandemic has affected the educational institutes worldwide, leading to the closure of schools, universities and colleges for the sake of your safety and protection. So SM Public Campus 5 has started online classes to provide you the quality education as you were receiving during regular school days. So students, welcome to the class 3. My name is Nida Sahar and I am your social studies teacher. So first have a look of your social studies book and copy. This is your social studies book that you are going to study in class 3. This is your classwork and homework copy. It is 4-line interleaf copy. It has 160 pages. This is the inside look of your copy. So students, let's begin. The first chapter which we are going to start is the Earth in Space. This chapter is going to be very interesting because you are going to learn many interesting and fun things about the Earth and space. The few main points which we are going to discuss in this chapter are: number 1, what are planets? Number 2, what are stars? Number 3, what is the moon? Number 4, what causes day and night? And different landforms and water which make up the planet Earth. Okay, before starting the chapter, here are the meanings of some words or terms which we are going to learn in this chapter. These are just the meanings of the words. We will get into further details afterwards. So the number 1 is atmosphere. Layers of air surrounding the earth. Number 2, planet, a body that revolves around a star. Number 3, moon, any natural satellite of the planet. Satellite, any object that moves around the planet. Coast, the land near the sea. Altitude, height. Current, movement of water. Plateau, high area of land. Desert, dry and sandy place. Okay students, so let's talk about the solar system. The solar system is made up of the sun, the planets, moon, stars and different types of small and large rocks. Do you know how many planets are there in the solar system? There are 8 planets in the solar system. Can you name them? Yes, you can see the picture. Number 1, Mercury. Number 2, Venus. Number 3, Earth. Number 4, Mars. Number 5, Jupiter. Number 6, Saturn. Number 7, Uranus. And the last one is Neptune. These all planets move around the sun. Students, do you know on which planet do we live? We live on the 3rd planet, that is the planet Earth. And Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. So here is the sun. The sun is the star at the center of the solar system. It is nearly perfect sphere of hot and glowing gases. The sun is a very bright star. It is a huge ball of very hot gases and it gives us heat and light. Different planets and other objects in the solar system move around the sun. As you all know, sun provides us heat and light energy. It is the most important source of energy for life on Earth. As you can see in the center, there is the sun, which is a huge bright star, and you can see there are different planets, they are moving around the sun. These planets move on their paths, and these paths are known as their orbit. What is orbit? Orbit is the path of the planet on which it moves around the sun. Okay students, so let's talk about the moon. What is the moon? The moon is made up of rocks and it is a solid body. When we talk about the size of the moon, it is smaller than the earth. Students, do you know the moon does not have its own light? It has no heat or light of its own. Its light is a reflection of the sun's light. The moon shines because its surface reflects light from the sun. Do you know that moon moves around the sun? As you can see in this picture, there are different shapes of the moon. Why do we see such shapes? Sometimes we see a full moon, sometimes we just see a crescent, sometimes we see a quarter moon. These different shapes of the moon appear because of the movement of the moon around the earth. The moon is Earth's natural satellite. Satellite is an object that revolves around the planet. So that's how a moon moves around the earth. This picture is showing the movement of moon around the earth. Okay students, what causes day and night? As you all know that the earth spins and it also moves around the sun. The spinning of the earth causes day and night. The earth completes one spin in 24 hours. The side of the earth which faces the sun experiences day, and the side away from the sun experiences night. As you can see in this picture, this is the sun. These are the sun rays which are hitting the one side of the earth. So this is the side, it is facing the sun and it experiences day, while the other side, it is away from the sun and it is not facing the sun, experiences night. The earth completes its one spin, its one rotation in 24 hours. So here you can see the spinning of the earth. The spinning of the earth causes day and night. The side of the earth which is facing the sun, it experiences day, and the other side which is away from the sun, it experiences night. This picture is showing you the spinning of the earth. So kids, let's talk about our planet Earth. Do you ever think why life is possible only on the planet Earth? Because Earth has water, Earth has air, and Earth is not very far or near the sun. These are the main things that has made life possible on the planet Earth. So what Earth's surface is made up of? Earth's surface is made up of different landforms. As you can see in the second picture, the surface of the earth is made up of ponds, valley, plateau, waterfall, lakes, grasslands, river, mountains. So the surface of the earth is made up of different landforms which include both land and water. Water makes up 70% of the earth's surface, while land makes up 30% of the earth's surface. Areas of water are oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, waterfalls, while areas of lands are mountains, hills, valley, plateau, plains, and deserts. We will discuss these landforms one by one. So students, first let's talk about water. As I have discussed earlier that water makes up 70% of the earth's surface. Areas of water may include ocean, seas, ponds, rivers, waterfalls, etc. Large area of water on the earth are called oceans. The large area of water on the earth are known as oceans. Do you know how many oceans are there in the world? There are 5 oceans. The names of oceans are Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. Smaller areas of water on the earth are called seas. So kids, if you have ever noticed that the water in seas and ocean is always moving about. If you have ever been to the beach, or if you have ever been into the cruise, or you have seen some documentaries about ocean and sea, you must have been noticed that the water is always moving. So the movement of the water in the ocean or seas is known as current. Current describes the movement of water. So here comes an interesting fact. The deepest point in the ocean. The deepest point in the ocean is the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. It is about 11,022 meters deep. So in this video you can see the movement of the water, that is current, and you can also see a tide which goes up and down for a long period of time, while current is simply the movement of water. So students, what is the coast? As you can see in this picture, the land near the sea is called the coast. The coast is also known as coastline or seashore. It is defined as the area where land meets the sea or ocean, as you can see in the picture. It is at the same level as the sea, so we can say it is at the sea level. The land is at the sea level in the coast. Okay students, now we are going to talk about land. As I have discussed earlier, land makes up 30% of the earth's surface. Areas of land include mountains, hills, plateau, deserts, and plains. So what are mountains? A mountain is a large landform that rises above the surrounding land in a limited area. As you can see in the first picture, mountain is a large landform which rises above its surrounding land. So can you tell me what is the difference between hills and mountains? Hills are slightly shorter and less steeper or slopy than mountains. In some places there are high mountains. They can reach a height or altitude of over 8,000 meters above sea level. Kids, do you know which is the highest mountain in the world? Mount Everest, which is located in Nepal, is the highest mountain in the world. It is 8,848 meters high. Now, what is valley? The lowland between the hills or mountain is called a valley. As you can see in the first picture, there is a lowland between the mountains. So this area of land between the mountains or hill is called a valley. Now come the plateau. The high area of land or ground is called a plateau. As you can see in the second picture, a slightly higher land or a ground is called a plateau. So students, do you know which is the highest peak in the Pakistan? K2 is the highest mountain in the Pakistan. It is the second highest mountain in the world after Mount Everest. It is about 8,611 meters high. So here is the picture of the beautiful and glorious mountain K2. K2 is located on the China-Pakistan border between Baltistan in the Gilgit-Baltistan region of northern Pakistan. So students, another area of land is desert. What is desert? A desert is a region of land or the area of land that is very dry. Why it is dry? Because it receives low amounts of rain or negligible rain. The areas of land that have very little water are called deserts. These places are dry and sandy. As you can see in the pictures, you can see there is no greenery, no plants, no tree in the deserts. The types of plants that can grow in deserts are cactus or mesquite bush. These are the plants they can grow in such environment when there is little water and when there is very hot and dry climate. So students, can you name any two main deserts of Pakistan? Thar Desert and Cholistan Desert. Thar Desert is located in Sindh and Cholistan Desert in Punjab. They are the two main deserts, two most famous deserts of Pakistan. So students, here's the term island, and I'm sure you all are familiar to this term. What is an island? An area of land surrounded by water on all sides is called an island. As you can see in the pictures, an area of land which is entirely surrounded by the water is known as island. Can you imagine how beautiful it is? So what is an island? Any area of land entirely surrounded by water. Island may occur in oceans, seas, lakes or rivers. So here is the fun fact. Do you know Maldives is a small island country. It is a country which has many islands. This is the country This is a small island country which is located in the Arabian Sea of the Indian Ocean. So here comes another term, lake. Lake is actually opposite to island. What is a lake? A body of water surrounded by land on all sides is called a lake. What was island? An area of land that is surrounded by water is called island. And what is a lake? A lake is an area filled with water and surrounded by the land. Lakes lie on land and they are not part of the ocean. Here you can see the two beautiful and breathtaking pictures of the lake Saif al Muluk, which is located in Pakistan. So students, now you are going to read the chapter thoroughly from page number 2 till page number 5, and you are going to underline the main points which we have discussed in this lecture. And I hope after watching this lecture and reading the chapter thoroughly, you would be able to answer the following questions. So can you name the planets in the solar system? What is a planet? What is sun made up of? What is a moon? What causes day and night? What is a valley, plateau and a desert? Can you tell the difference between a lake and island? Okay kids, before starting your written work, you are going to label your copies. Here you are going to write your name, your class, section and the subject. And the most important thing, you are going to write your roll number over here. The roll number has been given to you with your results. So that is all for the today's lecture. In the next class we will start our new chapter, that is maps. So students, I hope I have made myself clear, and now it's your turn. Stay home, stay safe and study hard. See you in the next class. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.